The rom-com genre is quite crowded when it comes to anime. As such, I'm always slightly skeptical before I decide to give a new one a try. There's only so many hours in the day, so you better have some unique qualities if you are a rom-com and want my attention. So how about an anime geared towards the gamer demographic? Hell, I play Fortnite, so sign me up, I'm interested. But hang on, wasn't there an anime that did this already? Is gaming really enough to carry a rom-com? Well, let's discuss this and more as we talk about My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. The setup of this series is rather simple, which can be said about most romance comedies, so don't knock it just yet. You have Akane, who after meeting a gamer guy that gets her hooked on a popular online game, dumps her. This is literally the opening scene of the first episode, so at that moment, it's hard to feel much of anything from this. But over the course of the episode, you realise Akane is someone that forms deep connections with things and, more importantly, people. Being such a fond person, you join Team Akane pretty quickly. She's bold and bubbly, which are also great traits for a lovable character. The new love interest, the bloke in the title of this series, comes into play after Akane goes to an event organised by the game her ex got her interested in. She does this to try and make him feel regretful, but ends up almost feeling very sad and depressed when she sees the ex with a new girl. I said almost because Yamada saves the day, kind of. Now is probably a good time to mention the gimmick of the show, which is that despite Yamada being this good looking and smart guy, he's only interested in gaming. We've seen this initially cold and unapproachable type before, although normally it isn't the guy in the series, so I guess that is kind of different. Overall though, it doesn't sound like a particularly unique series, right? To be honest, at least in the first 2 episodes, it doesn't even go that hard on video game culture or humour. Instead, it's been more about Akane's perspective on navigating getting over a breakup. It feels really human in its portrayal of this, showing the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm glad it's doing this more than being an outright gamer comedy, because I've already seen Gamers back in 2017. That show was full of references to real life things, but My Love Story with Yamada-kun doesn't really do this at all. The game featured in this series, which has these adorable chibi characters, isn't based on anything particular. It does have jokes tied to it, like when Akane gamer rages, but the show is more about the people and hopefully the complexities of their relationships rather than the games they play. One thing I've noticed that My Love Story with Yamada-kun does very well is highlighting subtle moments to evoke deeper emotions from something seemingly insignificant. My favourite example of this is in episode 2, when Akane and her friend Momoko are cleaning out Akane's apartment. Momoko finds Akane's broken necklace, a present from her ex, and the umbrella that Yamada gave her earlier in the episode. When Akane is presented with both in front of her, she has this internal realization. You need to be more selective with the memories that you hold on to. She is being weighed down and prevented from moving on from her former relationship because of a physical item. I really like how the anime showed her coming to understand this. It was brief yet executed in a way that stole the audience's attention for a moment. I think a lot of that has to do with the synchronization of monologue, music, and visual impact. If you look at it on the surface, then My Love Story with Yamada-kun may seem bland or unremarkable, but after watching even just these first 2 episodes, I can tell you there's more to it. It actually puts a fairly mature lens on love, highlighting all of the ups and downs that come with it. It's character-driven, with characters that have legitimate habits, emotions, and actions. There's some things I do question, like how Yamada is in high school while Akane is a university student. That's a bit strange, but I am genuinely looking forward to watching this show progress. I mean, presentation-wise, it hits it out the park, as you'd expect from Madhouse. If you're watching My Love Story with Yamada-kun, be sure to let me know what your thoughts on the series are in the comments. I've been Russ, and I hope you have a great night or day.